Side too, on the Lower East Side. I got one of the most stylish skaters, from skateboarding to dress style. Tell me your name, gang.
My name is Keith Hardy.
Nah, hell yeah, bro. I'm glad to even have you on here, bro. Like, this is really a blessing. Like, this is like some special shit right now, bro.
I told you gang,
like, this is a blessing. So tell them how long you been skating, bro.
Bro, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say I've been skating since I was like 8 or some shit. But like, I'm 24 now, but like, I started taking that shit seriously like probably 14, 15. But like for a while, I've been skating.
For sure. From when I was younger, coming to LES, like just going to the skate park, seeing you, your style changed so much. Like you really like evolved on some Pokemon and shit, for real, bro.
Yeah.
So like, where you from originally?
Well, I'm born in the Bronx, but you know, I was like a real like from the mud, like, you know, just fucking, you know, getting evicted, fucking shelters. Me and my mother like on the street, like me and my mother, like, you know, that's really like my fucking like my partner at like life, bro. Like me and my mother like been through so much shit, bro. But it's crazy though, cause you know everybody's like, oh, like I'm from everywhere around here. I'm like, nigga, I really lived in every fucking borough, and it was like I really like this skate shit.
Alright, so I got another question, bro, cause it's like. From you coming from the trenches, you from Brooklyn, bro. It's really treacherous.
Bro, I'm born in the Bronx, but I lived all over Brooklyn. I lived in fucking Queens, fucking.
Yeah, you just really from the city for me.
And I really half of my life I was in shelters, me and my mother, bro.
I felt that, bro. Yeah. So like, before we get into anything else, bro, I want to talk about your dressing style, bro. You've evolved. You started trends, bro, on a low. Whether niggas hate it or love it, bro. How, like, what was the first time you really got into fashion?
Well, I'm not gonna lie to you, like a lot of my friends, like, so my homie Issa, like fucking, I used to skate with a lot. Like he was on his like real like, you know, like that's when he was like on his rock shit and whatever. Like, you know, that nigga influenced the fuck out of me, and like also I liked a lot of like, you know. I was like Jimi Hendrix hardcore. Like, Jimi Hendrix, that was my shit. Jimi Hendrix and just like, you know, fucking. I'm not even gonna lie, look, like I can't even cap. Like a lot of niggas I seen skating, like nigga, Genesis Evans, bro. I used to see that nigga skate. Like, I'm like, you feel me? I'm like, that shit is wavy, bro. And like, I wanted to skate like that shit, bro.
I remember at a time or point. You was just on the blue jeans, like some basic shit.
Not even that, bro. I used to just have like 5-panel hats, and like, really, bro, back in the days, like when I first got on Fireborough, bro, I wanted to dress like Willie Akers and skate like that nigga.
Shout out Willie Akers.
Shout out Willie Akers. Cause you know why? That nigga was dirty, and that nigga was gnarly, and like, I was a dirty nigga, and I was like, you feel me? I was homeless, and like, that nigga slept in his van, and I was like, that shit is lit. But like, one thing, bro, I would never do, like, I'm gonna make that shit known. Like, I got influenced by mad fucking people. Like, and I was, bro, like, I was fucking 14, 15 years old. So I didn't even have my own style. You feel me? So like, I'm watching other people, and like, and that's how that shit starts. It's like, nobody originally has their own style, bro, because it's like, you can't, like, it's like you have to get influenced by some shit and then make it your own. Cause you're not gonna do it like how these niggas are gonna do it.
For a fact.
You feel me? So like, I just gotta make that known. Like, I didn't have my actual, like, I was still figuring out what the fuck I even wanted to do with skateboarding. You feel me? So, but then, you know, I just, yeah.
Nah, hell yeah, bro. Like,
oh, yeah.
Cause your style changed, like you evolved, and as you evolved, your skateboarding evolved, bro. How did you get on fire, bro? Let's speak on that.
Alright, so basically, dude, it took me mad long to get on fire, bro. Like, I didn't even know any of these niggas, but like, I knew Steve and shit like that. I knew Rob Gagnon, OG, like Rob Gagnon used to fucking skate for Fireborough. And he used to work at the old KCDC when they had the mini ramp in Williamsburg. When Danny Fowler, bro, used to give me all his old ass boards and his like shoes.
We got homework on Danny Fowler.
Danny Fowler.
I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, and like, it took me mad long to even get like linked in with these niggas, cause bro, I skated for fucking New Breed at first. I was on New Breed skateboards
Shout out
with Rob
Campbell.
Campbell.
Yeah, facts.
And then I dipped out on, like, not like that, I just left because I was trying to, like, do other shit,
Yeah.
Left New Breed, then I got on some random ass company called Culture. Like, she just fucked with all, like, the youth and shit. You know what I mean? And then I always talked about how I wanted to, like, be on Fiber or, like, Zoo Europe when I was a kid. Because that was, like, our shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just remember, like, always being like, yo, like, seeing the Fibro dudes, and I'm like, yo, I want to be on that shit. And, like, trying to, like, because I really just wanted to do shit in skateboarding. And, like, that shit was the only thing I really had at the time, And nobody really, when I was a kid, it was like, because I come from the fucking hood, dude. Like, I come from the fucking actual hood. So, like, when they saw me doing that shit, it was like, oh, you're trying to be a white boy, Tony Hawk and shit, you feel me?
Pony shit.
But my mom always supported me, through the skateboarding stuff, because, like, where I grew up, people were fucking dying, getting shot, getting robbed, and, like, people were, like, shit was actually happening. So, like, my mom saw that I fucking loved skating, bro, and she, you know what I mean? Like, it was to the
Just pushed you, like,
nigga, I used to
get it,
bro. I used to fucking cry to my mother, like, yo, like, 'cause I'm a kid. When you're a kid and you see Tony Hawk games and, like, you see your pro skaters in front of your eyes, you're like, dude, y'all want to be pro? Like, this shit's like, you know what I mean? So that's like, but my mom was always like, if this shit never works for you, I'm gonna be your skateboard sponsor. Cause I used to cry at night, like, yo, like, I used to cry, bro. You know how sad I used to be when my fucking skateboard used to get ran over by a fucking car? Cause I'm like, now my mother has to work an extra fucking month to even get that money for me to get a board. So I'm like, nigga, this skate shit was like all I fucking had, you feel me?
Yeah, hell yeah.
And I was just like, I really was like, you know what I mean? Like, that's all I wanted to do, bro. It was to the point, like, I fucking ran away. Ran away from home just to skate. Me and my friends, we ran away from home.
That's some real shit. That's some real shit.
Shout out Surf Gang, shout out Evil Johnny.
Hell yeah, shout out Surf Gang, Patrick,
shout out Patrick, shout out JDN, shout out Eurobop, my nigga Matthew.
Yeah.
Bro, we were the
whole
old, bro,
circuit.
we ran away, like, some of us niggas ran away, bro. And this skate shit was all we had. Like, we were skating and making music and doing graffiti, bro. And, like, bro, it was just us, bro, and niggas made fun of us. Cause, like, we were some dirty niggas, and, like, we weren't really, you feel me? So I'm just like, this shit's really deeper than, like, skate shit, you feel me?
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So let's talk about, like, you growing up skating LES. Like, how's LES been to you? How's LES treating you? Like, the skate park, the community, how's it treating you?
I mean, bro, at the end of the day, I will always, my soul and my love will always be engraved in LES skate park, because that shit started my whole, like, whatever I have going on for me. That's where my fucking life started, bro. Before Nike pulled up and redid the park, that was where my life started, bro. Like, you feel me?
Oh yeah.
That's where
Sure.
like,
everybody watched you. Like,
bro, I met so much people there. I met Fibro there. I met, like, when I got on Death, I met the Death Wish dudes there. Like, that's how I got on Death Wish. I met Baker, and I met them like 2 different times. I met Baker there, then I met Death Wish there. That's how I got on Death Wish. That's how, like, that shit started shit for me. But it's also just because I didn't give a fuck about what made me cool. I didn't care. You know what I mean? Like,
so look, let's talk about. I want to ask you another question. What's your connection with Gang Corp? Like, before, I know there's a lot of tension going on, but, like, how did you feel about Gang Corp about the time when it was going on? Feel me? Like, I know you had a lot of stars,
we're just, yeah. I mean, but, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. From the start of that shit, it was like, I don't like to feel like, obligated or locked in. Like, either way, I was still gonna be around all these motherfuckers, because I grew up with these motherfuckers in the hood. Like Duron. Like, Duron and them, they know, like, Duron knows my uncles and shit. Like, Duron's brothers and everybody. Like, they know my uncles and my family. Day, I fucking seen that motherfucker in the hood. Like we all grew up together, and like so it's like, you know, it was never. But I never was just like, oh, like, because I've always been that kid. I'm like, you know, I want to have my own kind of image and shit. You know,
it's your own shit going on.
Yeah.
You don't want to like look
yeah,
like
yeah. But I always,
else.
yeah. But it was always at the end of the day, I'm like, you guys are my homies, but like, I don't want to be locked in with some shit that I don't feel like, you know what I mean?
It's not real brotherhood.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you know, but like I always tried to like show love at some point. But like, you know, that's me, bro. Like everybody knows me. Like I'm just a fucking,
yeah. You just do everything.
You know,
bro,
like
you don't care.
I'm rough on so many edges.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But like,
it's raw as fuck, bro. If anything, keep you the rawest skater I know out here.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I was never this confident about myself.
And I'm glad you're this confident.
You know what I mean? Cause like,
I'm glad you're this
bro,
confident.
growing up, niggas were like, oh, like he only does this trick, he only does that trick, and then I'm like, bro, I'm watching like I used to go home, bro, to my home. Like I was sleeping at my homie's crib. I used to cut school and stay at my homie's crib, bro. I was watching like fucking Z-Boys. We used to watch like Not as Calpus, all that shit. And I'm watching these niggas skate, bro.
You got homework on all these videos.
Bro, I'm watching this shit and I'm like, these niggas don't give a fuck about nothing. They're just skating. And it was like, that's the shit that made me like, I'm like, fuck all these niggas, bro. And like, you know what I mean? And it was just like around that time where everybody was so fucking cliquey and shit. And they're still cliquey. But I'm like, nigga, we're from fucking New York, bro, and it's like nobody is ever going to like, and I love skateboarding, bro. That's all I fucking had. So when I look at everything I've done in my life, I'm like, bro, skateboarding is the reason. Skateboarding, you feel me?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna let you know where the fuck I come from. You don't even make it to be 20 years old, because like kids, like niggas are in gangs. Or you're like selling, like you feel me, selling drugs or some shit, like, or you're fucking, or you're on drugs and you fucking over, like people are dying, you know what I mean? Like, so it's like when I found that, bro, like my mother and my aunts and like my family, they're proud of me because they're like, you don't even have to be famous or rich. They're like, you just got out of there, like, you understand, bro? Like nobody in my family has nobody in my family has never been to fucking California or some shit like that. And I'm going to Paris for a fucking photo shoot. Or I'm like, you know what I mean? And like, I'm modeling for fucking GQ or like, shit like that.
Some real fashion shit and like,
and
you think about it, you're like, damn, I made it this far.
Yeah, but it's
anybody
also,
could do it, and I was just in that situation.
Yeah, but also it's just like, when I think about it, you know, some people like, because my energy and the way I act and my confidence, they're like, oh, he's a dick, he's a narcissist, or he's cocky.
You're not like that.
But I'm just like, bro, y'all niggas
People
knew.
feelings be too hurt.
I'm just like, nah, you know what it is? I'm just like, bro, respectfully, I have no, like, I'll try to be as nice as I can, but I'm like, bro, I have no time to be super humble for people that I don't even fucking know, and probably for people who don't even give a fuck about me, really, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's, that's what it is, you know, like, and I read the energy, and at the end of the day, I'm just like, I'm not trying to cut you off, but at the end of the day, I'm just like, bro, like, I went from not believing in myself at all.
So just boosting your confidence.
To just, not even that, to just like, sometimes I still wake up and I still feel like I'm not shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I know the job is never done, you know, but the job is not done for me. Like, I'm not gonna worry about what people think I should be doing, you know?
Exactly. So what's next for you, bro? Like, any video parts we could expect? Like, something, bro? I mean, something.
So right now, I have some like clips together. Like, we're like working on a Fabro video. Like, everybody has like their parts ready, but you know, me, I didn't have I had a lot of time to film for shit. Like, I have some shit that, like, just saying, like, I know for sure, like, if you guys seen it, you're probably gonna be like, whoa, because everybody hasn't seen a actual, like, real street part for me. But also,
love to see it.
But also I'm just like, bro,
I'd love to see it. Me personally,
I just fucking
can't. I fuck with you, Keith. Like, your style, everything. Like, I always fuck with you, bro.
But can I say one thing? You know what pissed me off? random person though, but they're just like, oh, like you gotta skate more street. I'm just like, dog, did you not just see me go to Bulgaria and skate all their spots that hasn't even been touched? And like, not even like that, but they're just like I'm like, bro, I skate the fucking streets. I'm just like, I just feel like a lot of people need to like, just like get out that like jockey stage of skateboarding, because at the end of the day, bro, you're not gonna tell me what category I'm in. It's just like, bro, when I skate, I do it because I like the shit. You're doing it because you want people to see like, oh, I'm doing this, and like, I'm sorry, I don't have to jump off a fucking bridge to like make a video. Like I fucking like, you know what I mean? Like, and it's crazy because my generation, you would think that I'm watching like people that's like getting buck and shit, but like, it's crazy because my generation, they watch all this gnarly shit, but like I used to chill with older homies and I'm watching like Bones Brigade and fucking nigga, I'm watching like Ray Barbie and I'm watching like, you feel me, like shit like.
Fuck with Ben Rayborn?
I fuck with Rayborn, nigga, bro. What? Rayborn, nigga. I fuck with Grant. I fuck with fucking Rowan. Like I fuck with
shout out all those dudes. Hell
nigga,
yeah.
I fuck with Winkowski. Like I like that kind of like this random shit. Like, but also I don't want to have like a genre where I'm like, oh, this is the kind of skating I like. I have to see it, and if I like it, you know, I fuck with it. You know what I mean? But it was a point in time where like a lot of skaters didn't influence me. It was like you know, musicians. Like I liked like Jimi Hendrix and like B.B. King and like the music and the style of the shit they were doing, that influenced me, you know, like, and then also the skating, you know, like.
Any wild stories growing up, like skating in the lower?
In the lower? I mean, I know like.
Anything, bro, it don't matter what it is.
Growing up skating in the lower?
Yeah.
Dude, alright, so I remember when I first went to the old LES before it was like, you know?
Yeah, how old is it now?
That was like 2008 or 9 maybe, right?
Deep.
That was LES was still the old LES, right? Yeah, 2008 or 9 or some shit. That was my first time there. That's when I pushed Mongo. So I leave my board, my first time there, bro. I leave my board like at the steps, like the red steps right there. Some dude takes my fucking board and then like we're looking for it. And I'm like, what the fuck? Whatever, I go to the deli. And then the niggas in the deli trying to sell my board. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? And then bro, the crazy thing about it is like, it turned out to be like this like known as skater. I'm not gonna say his name, but I was just like, wow, that shit kind of broke.
You known already, so why you taking somebody else?
Dude, it was like this, it's like this skater that we all like kind of watched his videos. I'm not gonna say his name, but I was just like heartbroken because I'm like, bro, like that was supposed to be a skater I looked up to. One of the skaters I looked up to.
Yeah, do-bag.
I was just like, what the fuck? Like that shit was fucking hilarious.
But nah, bro. I'm glad to talk to you, Keith, bro.
Yeah.
I love your soul, bro, and I hope the best for you.
Thank you.
Thank you for being a part of this, bro.
Oh, yeah.
We gonna get another one, bro.
Oh yeah.
Blessings. Torture City be out there.
Peace out.